In the Gullah culture, we believe in blood memory. Things that has happened to your ancestors, you can pull that same energy, that memory. On every watch night, that's what people feel. You're praying for your freedom. The hours start counting down because we're getting closer to the time the president says whether you are free. The Gullah communities, they were buzzing. People were coming from miles. They were coming from off Edistal, Guatemala Islands, little tiny islands that people didn't even know existed. And you found black Union soldiers coming down here from the 54th Massachusetts Regiment. You found people lined up outside with drums and guitars, and people having different pots of food cooking, and it created a energy of welcome. We can get to the next level regardless of what the situation is. We'll still be able to move forward.
It was a great day. Emancipation Proclamation. Read here in Beaufort County, January 1, 12 o'clock. People crowded on boats to go across rivers to that spot, which was known as Camp Saxon, to hear it read. Because the rumor was out that if you weren't there on site to hear it read, then you might not get to be free. People crowded into that little space and heard Mr. Brisbane, who had been sent down by Lincoln to read it to the gathering of enslaved people at that point.
The most important thing to me is for my people to know from whence they came and how they got to where we are. That's important, because if you don't know where you come from, you're not going very far.
When my people escape, they escape in a little battle with his wife and 3 children. The youngest of the 3, she started to cry. And they could not make her stop crying. So he had to make a decision, either be caught or be gonna be free. He told his wife, he said, "Raya, throw that gal overboard." God had her ready for the journey. So instead of throwing the baby overboard, she had a mattress that was stuffed with corn shuck. So she threw that baby in that mattress, rolled that mattress around the baby, held the baby close to her. Well, the mattress muffled the baby's cry. And they made their way across the water to Hilton Head Island. It's a story that I can pass down to my children and to generations to come about our people and their determination to be free.
Nobody can tell our story like us. We've been there. We have done that. The emancipation is an opportunity to talk about what we need to do and where we need to go for this country to really live out its creed of the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's our responsibility as Gullah people to get this out to the people. New Year's at the church, why? You eat this certain food, why? Y'all play this certain music, why? It boils down to freedom. This one tradition here is a tradition that affects everybody.
To preserve it, we have to continue to practice. And of course, it will require all of us.
The fight for freedom is everybody's fight. If we don't pay attention to that, then what we have as a country is going to fall apart.
If I'm not going to die with a broken heart, then I will have to see emancipations on January 1 being celebrated all over this country.
Watchmen, please tell me the hour of the night.
The time is 1 minute to 12. Soon the new year's gonna be here.
Yeah, watchmen, oh, watchmen, please tell me the hour of the night.
Oh, the time is now. Now the time is 12 o'clock. It's a brand new year.
Yeah.